Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Cam Christo and this is the global Granada campaign. Thank you ever so very much for joining me. I do hope you enjoy the episode and all that good stuff, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, I believe we're sending some men over to help out our vassal, puppet, protectorate, you know what I mean, those guys down there, our little wench in the new world, whatever you want to call them. Colonial nation is the correct term, in case you were wondering. Fate of the Patriarchate. We are a tolerant lot, so I think we should appoint a loyal patriarch. Could demand a tithe. Sure. 10 gold. Never hurt anyone. Captive patriarch. Nice. So, yes, we desperately need to take humanists, but unfortunately, I am a one-trick pony right now, and so we're definitely going to go for more colonization because we need to mainline that. Yes, nice, more church influence. We are going to raise church influence a lot, even though we're staying tolerant. Church influence doesn't affect tolerance. It's not piety. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. State. No, it does. It does give you up to plus 15%. That's okay. We can easily counter that with some idea groups. Let's talk a bit about idea groups while time ticks away here. I think what we should do is take... yeah, so global ideas, global empire, then humanist. Then maybe one of the trade ones? Just to up our cash income? Or maybe innovative. Yeah, I think global, humanist, innovative, because then we can take representative, which is a great idea group, and just be super stable on an unrest front, which is going to be a problem because of all this darn religious disunity. Alright, so get the new world taken care of. You guys carry on. Good. So we need to build up strength so that we're able to take on France. I mean, we could take some military ideas, but military ideas are just so weak in MEIOU and Taxes compared to vanilla. Leadership's pretty good, but I don't know, with all the debuffs to discipline gain and morale gain and all that stuff, I really just don't like military ideas. We are out-teching them quite substantially, so that's excellent. How else could we bring them low? Who are your rivals? Just us. Yeah, no one else matches them in size. And they do own Scotland. As someone pointed out in the comments, it's quite funny that. Oh, yeah, great. Gain 0 legitimacy. Yeah, you're too kind, game. Too kind. Oh dear. Oh hey, they're the Turkish Empire rather than the Ottomans now. Cool. Hello Turks, how you doing? Pretty sure that's a new change. So once we capture this region and get some cores on the Black Sea, sorry, the Red Sea? That's the Black Sea, that's the Red Sea, okay. We could start looking at creating a trade company down here in the Arabia Charter, which would be pretty good. And from there, India is within our reach, so this campaign's gonna go places. Do we have CBs on India? We do. Overseas expansion, which I believe is a great CB, right? Yeah, 50% cost. Hell yeah. We'll have to be very careful with AE in the New World, though. Not in the New World. In India, sorry. Not colonists. Colonies. Thank you. Still got 6 active. That's what we want. What's the cap on admin? 2100. Okay. And our next... oh, we actually don't have any institution penalty right now. Oh, no, we do. Renaissance still. Okay. I looked at this and thought the bar was empty. Oh, it hasn't started yet. But no, the bar's empty because we've got none. We urgently need to get a better art score here. We should build a civil art academy. We should also think about building one somewhere up here. Like Valencia, maybe. Barcelona. Yeah, let's build a city in Barcelona in order to help with the tech spread, because it might want to jump to Barcelona and then to the capital rather than doing both at once. Might not be doable to do both at once. We should also get one over here just so it spreads that way, but first priority is getting it into the heartland before we start spreading it to those Darn Portuguese. In terms of cultures, I presume we're accepting Portuguese. Yeah, good. We're accepting Portuguese and Catalan, and Castilian is in our group. I might want to accept... Well, it's a bit disunified is the thing. That's the Shiite versus Sunni groupings over here. Tunisian's quite unified, though. We could maybe accept Tunisian. And Egyptian would be a very good one for us to embrace at some point. Minimal loot burden now. Good. Good to see. Oh, good. Our guys have arrived. Alright, take these guys out, would you? We'll annihilate them. We have got the general deployed. Yeah. Our tech advantage. We actually lost 2,000 men. I'm surprised we even lost that many, to be honest. Ooh, that army does that number is 2 to 1. Let's bring the rest of the army over, just to guarantee our victory. We do have low manpower, so in France, you know, they're our rival, and they could well declare on us. Of course, a defensive war will be heavily in our favour. I kind of want France to declare on me now. I've said that. That would be because we could get some huge bonuses from having the estates giving us our defensive war troops for no loyalty loss. Be fantastic. Are there no celestial reforms, or are there just none available? It'd be a shame if they'd taken those out. Don't know why they would have. Alright, you discover South Africa? Nah, not quite. Can't quite reach. Alright, let's go South Atlantic coast. Now that we've done the coast, the exploration of the... Good lord, what am I saying? Of the seas. Alright, moving in here, good. Where are you going? Here? Oh, they're already locked. That's fine. Then just go and do the siege. I want to get the war goals so we can get the war score going in our direction. We have a huge surplus of mill points right now. Oh, it's to an artillery barrage. We actually don't have the artillery to allow that. Fair enough. Oh, look at that. Nice. You go. Oh, yes, so someone made a great suggestion. You should obviously be the... Let me show you. Let me just get the thing up so I get his suggestion exactly right. I assume it's a he. I've got a 98% chance of being right also. Okay, The Mississippi Trading Company is going to get renamed. Looks like you can't name it as long here. In this box, you get a limit on the name length. Interesting. This is clearly should be Andalusiana. Nice. The Andalusianan. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you for the suggestion, Tyler. Good idea. Very good idea. Okay. Still just saving money for that art corporation. Don't spend any money, Christo. Can core, though. I totally misread that. I thought it said... Well, I misread this word. If it moves, eat it. Absolutely. Once we win this war, we'll go back to searching for the 7 cities. Some of the events you can get from that are really nice. By the way, getting all these colonial nations established, the other reason you want to do that is because there's an event which you can use to either raise their tariffs or give yourself monarch points. So it's a great way to generate extra monarch points. Why are we not able to call this stuff? Unrest? Yeah, quite a lot of unrest. We may have some trouble over here. It's okay, the autonomy is rising fast, so that'll help. God, it's clearing the land. We need to get rid of the... what could we really do? I don't know. Well, taking Cairo... Oh, does it even have a capital? It doesn't have a capital. So there's not that to fall back on. Bring over these guys as well. Alright, there's the war goal got. Nice. We're on high looting, which is great, because I love looting down the Incas. There's always lots and lots of cash to be had. Do I want to fight these guys? I mean, I kind of have to at some point, don't I? Well, not really. We might be able to just let them keep suffering attrition around the place until they have no more men. France allows us access. They'll just re-embargo us again in a second, almost certainly. We have some land we could core here, and we're getting close to the Monarch Point cap, so let's core the 50%. There we go. Don't really want to core the ones that aren't yet 50%. Are we doing state limit? I'm assuming we're capped. Yeah, we are indeed. Bit questionable making these states down here. But, you know, it was required when we were weak, I think. High naval attrition on you. Seems unlikely. They'll come to repair and they need it anyway. How much again we needed? 1,100. And we're still putting money into the automated construction, aren't we? So, nice. Almost there. I should have some of my army start exploring this terra incognita. Oh god, I clicked it away. Where did it start? Please be somewhere in the New World. Or China. Anywhere we just don't care about. Yes! It's in Mexico, which means it shouldn't spread to us. Or did the game crash in the last episode? I don't think it did, actually. So we shouldn't... That isn't the plague we saw last time. Schools of Islamic law. Let me just deal with those in a second. You explore... Sure, the North Pacific. Schools of Islamic law. Didn't we need this for a choice? Yeah, patronize the Alima. You need to have just any of them in the capital. Okay. Well, I'll take extra production efficiency, I think. And now can I patronize the Alima? You have to have a theologian or an inquisitor or be at peace. Okay. That's doable. Low manpower happened to us. In some ways, that's kind of good. Because it means we're going to be able to recover it faster, of course. It's always nice to be recovering manpower at extra speed. So, Al-Andalus, congratulations. You get your very own Civic Art Academy. Nice. You ready to be integrated? They are. Nice. Well, let's turn on Scutage then. Want another siege? That's what I like to be seeing. Let's get these ones siege down as well. Although it looks like he's going to handle one of them. Just keep exploring. Marvelous. So what do we want from you? Well, oh, good point. We're not going to be able to take anything from you because we can't core it. I could give it to this company. So I guess we'll just take the area that we want for this company. In this one. Who are you? New Andalusia. So we'll just give some to them. We'll take these three as well. We don't really want to start spreading them into the Incan area though. Everyone needs to have their own room to expand and grow. But it's a good chance to explore some of their terra incognita for next time we want to go to war with them. Plus this makes it a much less painful war in terms of manpower. So that's good. Just getting a little close for comfort on the loan situation there. So I thought I would just yoink that money out of the construction fund. No? Are you kidding? Is there a current war fight going on? No. Really? I think you should reassess your desire for peace. As it starts internal conflicts. Well, what a good time for that. This devastating plague going on. Let's go kill them, if you'd be so good. Actually, you guys can be my new Hunt for the Seven Cities chaps, please. Wait a minute that way. You can just do the siege. Nice. Come now. I'm only asking for 10 war score. 144 aggressive expansion. It's a bit absurd. A little bit absurd. It makes sense though. The idea is just if the natives could possibly band together to stop you, then they will, basically. Which makes sense. You know, if a European came in and started taking land at like a crazy rate, wouldn't you band together? Lost the effective manpower low. What the heck was that noise? Did you hear that? It's a very strange noise. Ooh, that's not good. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of it. We will. Good. Okay, you ready? Hand it over. Cash as well. We should... Wow, I mean, it's a lot of extra war score. Let's just do this. Gimme. Oh, that's why they weren't giving it to us earlier. It's because the conquest of paradise causes belly. Disincentivize them to peace out. Fair enough. Spoils of war. 17 stability points. That's what you like to see. And hello, happened to us once again. And we are going to take all the money out of the construction fund and stop the monthly budget. Good. Now we can go ahead and start building Valencia up again. Local university first? No, let's get some communication efficiency up here as a priority. Did I build the road here? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, there we go. Paved road network here. Nice. We should probably do it here as well, up to Toledo. Because the autonomy in this inland here is already... It's pretty bad in some of these places. What is wrong with it here? Yeah, just greater nobles being very, very independent. Can I afford just roads straight up? Not quite. Really don't want to contribute manpower to it right now. Over the limit? Right. There's that Damascus military access. Wish I'd remembered that earlier. Force inside the borders. Oh, you can't leave. Normally, if you're in an exclave like this, you can exile yourself. There we go. Good lord. Request for Caliph. Yes, sure. No, of course not. I'm not giving you... I'm not going to give you my admin points for money. What are you talking about? Cancel mail access. Good. Yeah, a bit of wasted Diplo points being over the limit there for a while, but that's okay. Got Diplo points coming out of our ears right now. So Sardinia, I could annex you, but then we'd lose your claims on Corsica. But that's okay, we can refabricate them. We need the cash. We will give them state support and get a policy of tolerance and some more secularism. Nice, up to 0 now. That raises our unity quite substantially. I think that's because we went to 2 on this, actually. It's what caused that to happen. Okay, as long as all they do is complain, that's fine. I'm still going to annex you, Sicily. Only 200 Diplo points. Wow, that is cheap as chips. We should also work on annexing Sicily and Galicia. How far are we off being able to do that? 3 years and 2 years. Nice, pretty quick. Election of the Catholicos. Get the noose ready. Or we'll seek the highest bidder. Yep, that's fine. These guys just occasionally getting that high attrition. They are now coming home to repair, though. Unfortunately, they're going here, which I don't think is the right place to go. Oh, it does have a military port there. In fact, we don't even have a military port down here, so yep, that is the right place to go. Alright, ignore me. Remember, this is the old patch where military ports do have a downside to them. Let's just discover the coast of the Incan Empire. New Andalusia looking pretty big there. Very nice. Are they R1 giving us the extra one? They are indeed. They're the only one that's reached 100 development. But the ACAS, I think, has a chance of doing it relatively soon. With all the colonization they're doing like mad. New Granada, of course, also making some progress. Who else? As soon as we establish a Mexican one, obviously, they'll have it. Ragusa, Thessaly, and Venice. That's just the ones from the Ottoman War, of course. I think I do want to build a city here as well. Oh, there we go. Cat's out on admin points. So should we take it ahead of time? We are still going to get the innovativeness for it, so sure, let's go ahead and take it ahead of time. New thing as well. We can switch to admin monarchy. I do love administrative monarchies. What are we currently again? We're despotic. Yeah, I just love administrative monarchies. The extra production tax. Centralization is less useful than it could be for us, but it's pretty good still. I think we shouldn't centralize because we want to fill out our empire, our idea group as fast as possible. Oh god, we have to grant it. We can't have. Well, there's no unrest from it. Cross your fingers, everybody. Oh, for every time, man. Every bleeding time. Also, you can have a decade of self-rule. I like having them in the green on loyalty. Oh, we can make a new state. Nice. Why is that? Is being a feudal initiative give you more states? No. Why can I make a state? 3 more states? Oh, merged to monarchy +3, but it doesn't say anywhere in this. Right? Am I blind? I don't think so. That is weird. Well, excellent. We should save 2 for Sicily, really. Sicily is quite... Well, it's actually pretty burnt to the ground right now, honestly. Maybe we should just keep them close. Having your close by land stated is almost always a good idea because it tends to be such low development. Sorry, such low autonomy. And there's not much here, honestly. But we could make something of it, and then once we had, it would be much lower autonomy. I think over here is close enough that we could get communication efficiency with ports rather, not forts. How about you? You a bit developed? They're a bit developed here. And we'll get full cores there for free. We'd have to core this area. Oh yeah, Barcelona, right? Yeah, Barcelona is a no-brainer, I think. You're not at 50% yet, but this is definitely going to be an area we want to invest in. That leaves us with 2, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll save those 2 for Sicily. We do have some free cores. No, this area is stated. Okay. Just looking at it wrong. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Sicily tends to be quite rich. We could save some from in here. 4 in here, rather, but that's okay. Internal conflicts. Whoa, what? Our war exhaustion is really hurting us. We need desperately need to get some work on there. Let's just go with whichever gives lower liberty desire. We need to work on that urgently. War exhaustion is tanking right now, though, so that's good. Mutiny. I'll use the military power, because it's so much less valuable, even though we have far less of it. Okay, well, I'll call it an episode there. It was a nice little imperial war. Sorry, imperial? You know what I mean. Colonial war we just engaged in. Always excellent. So, in the next one, probably just a bit of peace, a bit of integration. You know, some good times. Just let the good times roll for a little bit. But until then, thank you ever so very much for watching. I do hope you liked the episode. Do give it a like. If you did, it helps out a great deal, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.